96 points down for the Nifty, really no respite coming in. In fact, every move that we are seeing on the higher side is being followed by, a little bit of sell-off. So we are hitting lower lows, always not a good sign to take from the market. And it's the large cap high beta name which is really selling off. So a name like Tata Motor is down, real estate pack is down, high beta names are selling off. And that shows that, there is care in the market and people are trying to liquidate their position. Let's get in the management of KEI Industry. It's a name which has done very, very well on a yearly basis. Their recent results were also particularly strong. Anil Gupta, CMD at KEI Industries, is now joining us on a phone line. So if you could first start by telling us about your margins that came in Q4 that saw a big expansion. How is FY17 looking? Will the commodity price benefit still continue?
Our EBITDA was around 10.6% in the fourth quarter, but overall it was around 10.3 or 10.4% for the year. And the business outlook remains to be positive and stable this year as well. And we see a top line growth of approximately 15% in this financial year. So far as benefit of commodity prices are there, it still continues, but it is tapered down because the commodities are almost stable now. I mean, they are not either going down or there is a movement of hardly 2-3% in the pricing over a period of a month.
Right. So particularly for the cables market, can you just tell us what is your market share? How do you plan to increase? Players like Phenolix, Havells have also recently got quite aggressive.
Our market share is approximately 10% at the moment, and we are also aggressive in promoting ourselves. We are also doing a lot of branding and access to in the markets through our retail network. And with the growth in the economy, with the growth in the demand, we see a positive outlook on our business.
Right. So as you said that, even you are doing a lot of branding activity. Can you just tell us about the cables market, especially on the institutional and the retail side? What is the growth? So even if you maintain the market share that you have, you will be able to grow quite well?
Yeah, I have already said that we expect a top line growth of around 15% in this year, in this financial year. I'm a little bit on the very conservative side. And I'm sure that, with the growth in the demand in the Indian market, with a lot of T&D projects coming up in IPDS and DDU schemes, there will be a strong demand.
Right. So can you tell us about the new launches in the cables space? Is most of the growth coming in from newer technology, newer launches?
No, it is across the board. Our new launches are basically extra high voltage cables, which is also improving significantly well. And we have a pending order position of around 150 crore rupees, and in the extra high voltage cable segment, our exports have grown significantly in the last financial year, and we continue to grow in the export segment in this financial year as well. We see a significant growth in our exports this year as well.
Right. So exports grew well last year as well. This year also you expect a very good growth?
Yes. I expect a growth of at least 30 to 40% in exports this year.
So what is the export share as a percentage right now, and where do you see it over the next few years?
Actually, I don't have the actual data about what is the total exports from India, but our export share is quite good because we are among the top 1 or 2 exporters of cables from India.
Sir, I'm asking from your top line, how much does export contribute now, and where do you see it going in the next few years?
Our export contributes around 8% of our turnover at present, and I expect it to take it to 10% level in the coming year.
Right. Sir, and overall, if we look at the export market, what is the sort of acceptance that we are looking at? Which are the new regions that we are looking at to grow?
We actually export market is effort driven. We have to go to various countries, and we have to have market intermediaries who can help us, or the relationship with the customers and the utilities over there. We have to do a lot of business development, which we have done over the last 5 years, which is beginning to see our fruits this year and as well as last year. So acceptance is there. The efforts are needed by individual companies. Acceptance of Indian products is there.
Right. So the second part is that what is your capacity utilization? The way you've been growing, your capacity utilization would be closer to 85-90%. So are we looking at setting up more capacity, or it's sufficient right now?
Our expansion project is already going on. We have earmarked a total expenditure of 120 crore rupees in the capex in the last financial year as well as this financial year. So this capacity expansion will be over by October this year. So the results from this capacity capex of 120 crore we will be able to see after October in this year.
Right. So thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. Hope you have a great day going ahead. That was the management of KEI Industries sounding bullish, firstly saying that exports would grow, and then within the domestic market, even as the market is quite aggressive, they continue to believe that they would be able to maintain market share and grow their top line by 15%. Taking a break, coming back into a slight bit of recovery coming in the market. So we were down about 110 or 115 odd points, and now we are down about 92 points.